Hello, folks. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. I'm so glad to be here today. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year. And we're all back now, right? Ready for the new year. I hope everybody is back situated in their routines. And we have to be grateful to God, right? That we all made it to the end of 2021 and we made it to a brand new year. Because as you know, many people did not make it. So we have to be thankful and grateful to God. So if you're still alive today, you know there's a very good reason why you're alive. So I'm back. I'm going to be doing my YouTube videos again. So like I said, if there's any topics you want me to talk about, please comment below on this video, or you can come to my DM on Instagram at Dr. IYABO, at DRIYABO. And if you happen to be watching this video and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button now and make sure you subscribe, because I already have a lot of videos on my page. So if you haven't binged on my relationship videos or my business videos, this is the time to binge. A lot of my followers binge on my videos. They watch my videos, all of them, then they watch them again, and I have them grouped into playlists. So please make sure that you're subscribed to my page. Share my page with your friends and your colleagues and your neighbors and your relatives, and make sure you turn the notification bell on so that once I release a new video, you'll get the notification immediately. So let's just dive in. Today I'm talking about stop believing these myths about men. Okay, ladies, stop believing these myths about men. There are many myths that we all believe. Trust me, I used to believe a lot of them before as well, but I've gotten wiser, I've gotten older, and there's a lot that I have learned about life. So stop believing these myths about men. If you can stop believing these myths about men, you'll be able to attract a guy that is meant for you. You'll be able to know what you're doing faster, right? You'll be able to stop being deceived by men who are not taking you seriously. Your relationship life will change, even for those of you who are married. So this video is not just for singles or divorced women. It's not just for those of you who are still looking and praying for a good man. Even for those of us who are married, this video will help us. So let's dive in. The first myth that I want us women to stop believing is that all men are narcissists. That's not true. And if you don't know what a narcissist is, go to the dictionary to look it up. A narcissist is basically somebody who thinks so highly of himself, who is egocentric, who is very manipulative. You know, it goes all around social media a lot. On Instagram, there are just many posts about women saying all men are narcissists. And again, I know that you and I don't believe that all men are narcissists. I know that it's not possible for all men to be narcissists, but there are many women who believe that many men are narcissists. Again, I know it is not possible for every single man in the world to be a narcissist, but I'm telling you, there are many women who believe that most men are narcissists. So obviously, most men cannot be narcissists, right? So I always ask women who come to my DM and are complaining that their husband is a narcissist or their boyfriend is a narcissist. I'm like, okay, if a man is being manipulative or his ego is just too big and you feel like he feels too big, he's manipulative, he's very controlling, have you also asked yourself that how high is your self-esteem? Okay? Because I've noticed that a lot of women who say that men are narcissists, they're also suffering from low self-esteem. So if you're not a very confident person, if you're somebody who you don't believe in yourself, you don't love yourself, you don't have a high level of self-confidence, you're going to think that every man is controlling you. You know, you're going to think every man is controlling you. You're in a relationship, you don't voice out what you want. You don't communicate properly about your boundaries and the things you'll tolerate and the things you won't tolerate. You're not putting yourself, putting yourself in a position of a highly confident woman, a woman who has high self-esteem. So of course, you're going to think every man is controlling you. I'm not saying that narcissistic men don't exist. They exist. They exist. But one thing, my own mantra for life, one thing I believe in life is, you become what you accept in life, right? You become what you accept. So if you're sitting there calling all men narcissists, how are you putting yourself in a position of high self-esteem? Because if you're suffering from low self-esteem, which a lot of women have low self-esteem, they don't know they have low self-esteem, okay? If you're suffering from low self-esteem, low self-confidence, lack of boundaries, a man is going to walk all over you. Then you're going to call him a narcissist. If a man has been cheating on you over and over and over for years, and you sit there, you don't do anything about it, you keep tolerating it, you don't leave him, then you've accepted it. You've accepted him to cheat on you. And then you'll come to me and say he's a narcissist. Well, he hasn't stopped cheating on you. You've gone to counseling, or he even says he doesn't want to go to counseling, and you still catch him with all these other women. And then you come to my DM and call him a narcissist. Well, how about you deal with your self-esteem so that you can stop tolerating that kind of behavior from a man? Okay, so that's number one. It's a myth. Most men are not narcissists, but us women, are we checking ourselves to make sure that our self-esteem is where it should be? That's number one, okay? Number two, a lot of women also throw this phrase around. Men don't know what they want. A lot of women say men just don't know what they want. They're not serious, okay? First of all, men know what they want. At least most men. Again, we can't see everything is all in life. There's nothing like all. But most men know what they want. Most men show us women what they want. But most of us don't believe them. That's the problem. Most of us don't believe them. So a man is showing you exactly that he's not consistent. He calls you today, he won't call you for another 2 weeks. He'll lie to you that he's been busy with work or busy with traveling, or his dog is sick, or he had a flat tire. And then when he comes back 2 weeks after, you let him just flow into your life without any consequences. And then you say he doesn't know what he wants. He knows what he wants. He's showing you what he wants. He's showing you that you're not the consistent person in his life. He's showing you that you're not a priority in his life. He's showing you what he wants, but you don't believe him. So we like saying that, oh, men just don't know what they want. They're confused. They don't know what they want. Men know what they want. High quality men, good men know what they want. And they show it to us, but we don't believe it. Okay, so if a man is being inconsistent with you, he will love you today, he will blow hot today, blow cold tomorrow, he's gone, then he'll come back. He's not really sure that you're the one for him. First of all, he may like you a lot, but he doesn't love you enough for him to spend the rest of his life with you, and he's showing it to you because he's not consistent, right? So men may love you, they may love the idea of being with you, they may love some things about you, but they still don't feel like they want to get married to you and have you in their life as a permanent fixture. So they show it to you by being inconsistent, but you say that they just don't know what they want, but they do know what they want, and they're showing it to you, but you don't believe them. A man who wants you in his life will be consistent with how he appears in your life, and you will not be questioning yourself like, oh, he sent me a text today, I don't hear from him for another 6 days. Oh, he said he was coming to visit me, then he canceled. Then you won't be having sleepless nights and wandering back and forth. A man who wants you, oh my God, he will show it to you and you won't have any doubt. So men know what they want, but as women, we have a problem believing them. We have already created this fantasy world. We have told ourselves what we believe about the men instead of looking at what they're showing us. A man is showing you he's not consistent. He's showing you that you're not a priority in his life. He's either showing you that he's not going to propose to you or be, wants you to be in his life forever. Or maybe he's showing you that he's not ready. Some men may even like you a lot, but they're just not ready for any reason or the other. But for you, you've already planned the wedding. You already know how your house is going to look. But this man is showing you clearly that he doesn't take you as a priority. So men do know what they want. So that's a myth. Okay, that's a myth. And then the next one is, oh yeah, some women also say men find it hard to fall in love. Like men don't, like they'll say men, because this is all from people who've come to my DMs. I'm telling you, I get a lot of messages from women. Maybe it's because I got remarried at the age of 50. Women come to me with all sorts of relationship questions, and I help them. I honestly do help them. I even have a dating coaching program. So if you're a woman out there who you're just frustrated with dating, you don't know what it is that is going on, you don't know if you'll ever find a good man, join my dating program. Okay, go to my website. So comment. There are many ways you can reach me. Comment below on this video on YouTube, or go to my website and email me a message, or come to Instagram and send me a DM. So I do offer dating coaching. I offer a 1-hour session, but you can also sign up for my 8-week intensive dating coaching, which I will also coach you about business and lifestyle issues as well. So some women say men find it hard to fall in love. Men don't fall in love because they like being with this woman and that woman. They find it hard to fall in love. That's a myth. Let me tell you something. I've read many books. I've done many studies. Okay, when I was single, I read many books. I went on many dates with men. Men fall in love even faster than us women. Men fall in love even quicker than us women. Okay, so if you feel men never fall in love, well, maybe you just haven't met the man that has fallen in love with you quickly. Okay, maybe again, this is not a blame game. I'm not trying to blame women for everything. I'm trying to help you out. Okay, I was single and divorced for 10 years. I'm now married, so I know a lot of things about relationships. So when you say men find it hard to fall in love, they just want this woman or want that woman, they don't love any of them, they just know. Men actually fall in love more easily than women. They do. So that's just a myth. So if you attract a man that truly falls in love with you, he will fall in love with you quickly. Men actually fall in love quickly if they're ready to fall in love, that is, and if they feel like they found the woman for them. So if they still feel like there's some parts of you that they're not compatible, it's nothing wrong with you. Don't take this as anything wrong with you. We're all compatible with different people. So don't take it personal that, oh, maybe I'm just not a good woman. That's not what it means. In fact, some men will not get serious with you because they believe that they're not the right man for you. Okay, they look at you, they've gone on a few dates with you, and they're like, they may even start feeling like they're not good enough for you, or they just feel like you're not a good match. But for men, and you'll ask me that, so then why don't they just break up with me or let me go? Well, men are wired differently. Some men will just play around with you, and they will just keep using you for company until they find the woman they really want to marry. I don't know what to tell you. So it's up to you to stop these men from leading you on. Okay? So if a man is being inconsistent, he shows up, then he's gone. He doesn't, do what he's meant to do. If you're wondering if a man is serious about you, it means he's not serious about you. So men will hang on to relationships that they know they're not going to take anywhere. So it's up to us women to understand that this man is just wasting my time. Let me let him go. Because men will enjoy your company. They will use you for sex. They will, some of them will even take you traveling. They will spend money on you and take you to travel, but they will not commit to you. They will not propose to you. They will not get married to you. Why? Because they just don't feel you're the right one for them, or they are the right one for you, and they're using you to while away the time until they find the right one. So it's up to you to see that, and for most of the time it's obvious to us. We see what is obvious, but we tell our brain something else, so we deceive ourselves. So men do fall in love, and honestly, studies have shown men fall in love even faster than women. If a man falls in love with you, he will fall in love with you quite fast. And you will see that he loves you because he will show it. So that's a myth. Let's stop believing that. Okay? The next myth is, which people have been saying for a long time, all men are players. What can I tell you? Yes, men, there are many men that are players, but not all men are players. There's still many good men out there. There's still many high quality men out there. So I cannot tell you that all men are players or all men cheat. That's not true. There are many men that don't cheat. There are many men that don't cheat. So stop believing that, because whatever you believe is what you're going to attract. Okay? What you believe is what you're going to attract. And if you meet a player and he's showing you that he's a player, let him go. Okay? Sometimes we women, we give ourselves heartache. He's shown you that he's a player. When you're out with him, he's looking at all the women around, he's flirting with all of them, even though you're boyfriend and girlfriend, or you've heard that he's cheating on this woman, but you stick with him and you hope that he will change. And then you stick with him, you stick with him, you stick with him, and waste away your time. Then you start telling everybody all men are players. Well, why did you let him play you for so long? You're thinking you can change him. You can't change. That's the one thing about us women. We think we can change men. You cannot change any man. He will change only if he wants to change. So if you've given him some time to change, you've had a conversation with him that you don't like what he's doing, you don't tolerate it, and he doesn't change, let him go and move on. So that's a myth. Not all men are players, but if you are finding that you're meeting players over and over and over, then maybe you should check your self-esteem. Honestly. Because if you're a woman and you feel like you keep attracting players, you keep attracting men that cheat on you, men that don't take you seriously, men that flirt with other women in front of you, men that, do all those things, then check your self-esteem. You really need work on your self-esteem, on your self-worth. Because if you feel like you're worth something, if you feel you put some importance on your life, you will not stick around with players, or you will not attract players. Okay, because players in the beginning, sometimes it's quite easy to see them. They're very boisterous, they're very flirtatious, they're those ones that move the relationship fast, they're just very loving, and them, they're just they're the heart of the party, they're bubbly and everything. Well, if you meet that kind of man, be cautious, because the way he's being boisterous and flirtatious with you is the same way he's going to be boisterous and flirtatious with everybody. So if you keep attracting players, then you have to check yourself that, okay, what is here within myself? Do I hold myself at a level of importance where I can stop attracting such men who are playing and cheating on me? So check your self-esteem as well. All these things I'm discussing about men, it has a lot to do with our self-esteem and our self-confidence as women. If you're a woman who suffers from low self-esteem, you have to work on that. And if you need to sign up with a therapist, or somebody who's going to help you, a mindset coach who's going to help you place a lot of worth on your life so that you can stop putting up with bad behavior from men. That's very important. Okay. And then the next myth is this one is funny. Some of us women believe that some men like dating. I don't want to call women ugly because I feel that that's insulting, but sometimes we'll say that men like dating women that are not very good looking because they know they can control those women, and they know those women will always be there for them. A lot of women believe this. They believe that some men like to date women that are not very good looking or not as good looking as them because they feel that those men feel they can control those kinds of women. However, that may be true to some extent, but I think it's a myth. Okay, men, yes, men are visual creatures. Men, they get attracted to us first from the way we look, from our physical attraction, but everybody has their type. What you think is not good looking may be very good looking to somebody. So everybody has their type. You can't take your own eyes and the way you think and put it on somebody. Some men may think I'm attractive. Some men may think I'm not attractive. So, it all depends. But putting that aside, the main reason why this is a myth is because some of those women that we look at that they're not that good looking, some men will have more of an emotional attraction to them. Okay, so you will attract a man by your physical attraction, but you will keep a man by emotional attraction. You can be the beauty queen of the beauty queen. You can be Miss World and you attract a man. But during that relationship, if the man doesn't feel safe with you, he doesn't feel happy with you, he doesn't have peace in his life. As much as we want peace as women, men want peace too. So as much as he feels like you're a beauty queen or whatever, if as the relationship progresses, he doesn't feel emotionally attracted to you, he doesn't feel safe, he doesn't feel like you're a woman that will have his back no matter what. Like maybe if things are not going well with him, will you support him? If anything happens or he loses his job or he doesn't have money, these are all the things men think of. Like, well, this a materialistic woman who's just going to dump me because all she wants is my money? What if I don't have money at some point? What if is she still going to be there for me? Can I feel safe with her? Am I emotionally connected to her? Maybe this woman that you are looking at, like, she's not even beautiful. Maybe he is very emotionally attracted to her. Maybe he's given himself to go out on a few dates with her and he has a massive emotional attraction to her and he feels safe around her and feels like she's a very loving person that he will be able to have peace and progress with in his life. Have you thought of that? That's very, very possible. A lot of those women that we look at, like, she's not even beautiful. How could he have left that beauty queen for that? Well, it's because men want peace as well. Who doesn't want peace in their life? So if they're with the beauty queen of the beauty queen and she wants them, and she's always asking for the latest Mercedes Benz or the latest mansion or the best jewelry or the best, and the guy is spending all his money and he doesn't have peace, he will dump the beautiful woman and go and look for a woman that he feels safe with and he feels he can be real with and who supports him. You guys get what I'm saying? So men like ugly. It's a myth that men like ugly women so they can control them. That's not true. There are many women who may not be as good looking as you, but they're more supportive than you. Hello, it's just the truth. I'm just telling you guys the truth. Then the last myth, which we hear a lot of, is all men want is just sex. This one is easy to dissect. Well, if you give them sex, they will take it, right? So all men want sex is because you are giving them the sex. What can I say? If you don't want to give a man sex, unless he's forcing you or raping you, which I hope that's not happening to any of you. I know it happens, but that's rare. Unless he's forcing you or putting you in handcuffs and tying you down to the bed, you are giving him the sex. That's why he's taking it. So don't you want sex? Yeah. Men want sex, women want sex. But if we keep saying all men want is sex, well, we are the ones giving them sex. He can't have sex on his own. So if a man has not yet committed to you, if a man has not yet given his heart to you, told you he loves you, or if you haven't seen the consistency in him, if you don't feel safe with him, if you're still wondering, does he like me? Does he not like me? Is he going to show up today? He's disappeared for 2 weeks. Is he going to show up? You're looking at your watch. You're looking at your time. You're looking. You're not sure. Then I don't have sex with him yet. If you have sex with him, then if he breaks your heart, you will now say all what men want is sex, but you're the one having sex with him too soon. So, this one is easy. All men want sex. Well, don't you want sex? We're all sexual creatures, right? Everybody wants to feel intimate with someone. But if you're not yet sure about the guy, if you feel he's a player, if you feel that he's not serious or he's inconsistent, or he's very flirtatious, don't give your body to him yet. You hold on. In fact, there are many women who don't have sex till they're married, and I respect that as well, based on your own religion or your spirituality, whatever. But the point I'm making here is that they can only want sex and have sex if you're giving it to them. So if you put your foot down and you say, no, I'm sorry, I don't want to have sex that early, I just want to see how the relationship goes, I'm not ready, the man will respect you. In fact, good men respect women that have boundaries. Good men respect women that know what they want. Good men respect women that have high self-esteem and high self-confidence and a high level of self-awareness. If you're just there and you just conform to whatever he wants, then he'll feel like that's what you do with all the men out there. So don't have sex too early. Study the man, have some time with him. Don't visit him in his house if you know you don't have control. If you know that you're very attracted to the guy and you're not going to be able to control yourself if you start to kiss or touch, don't go to his house and don't let him come to your house. Meet at restaurants. Okay, meet at restaurants. Go and walk in the park or something. Have boundaries so that you can protect yourself from having sex too early and then saying all men want is sex. Well, it's because you gave it to them. If you didn't give it to them, you won't be saying all men want is sex. So I hope this helped, because I really wanted to do this video because, like you guys know, a lot of you come to my DM and some of the things you say, I'm like, I really need to talk to women about these false beliefs they have about men, because it's time for us to also start looking within. If you start believing all these false things about men, you're going to keep attracting the wrong men and you're going to keep handling your relationship wrong. So rather than looking at yourself and what you tolerate and whether you have boundaries or where your self-esteem is, you keep on saying that men are the problem. But we also have a lot of things we have to deal with as women. And I hope that as a woman, and you're a woman watching this, you'll understand my point of view and you will sit down and watch this video over and over to understand it, because it will change your life. So please let us stop believing these myths so that we can attract the kind of man that God wants us to attract, because they are out there. There are many good men out there, but some of these false beliefs are making us attract the wrong men. I hope this video helped. If it helped, please comment below. I need your comments. Comment below, like the video, share it with your friends, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Instagram has been keeping me really busy and all my coaching clients have been keeping me busy, but I do want to stay consistent again on YouTube. So if you have any topics you want me to discuss, whether it's relationships or business or any kind of lifestyle videos, even anything from self-care, exercise, how to keep your skin looking well, how to keep looking, youthful and strong and all of that in middle age, just let me know what you'd like me to discuss and I will try my best to discuss it if I feel confident that I know the topic. Thank you for watching. God bless. Love you all. Bye-bye.